and good evening. Welcome into Keota High School, Keota, Iowa, for Sigourney and Keota basketball here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter/X. We've got Eddie and Andy standing by. We're going to have these starting lineups here coming out here pretty quick. Do want to thank all of our sponsors, and we got a bunch of sponsors for tonight, all Keota and Sigourney sponsors. That includes our regulars like the Kindred Family, Lifetime Dental Solutions, Sheets Chiropractic, Sigourney Body Shop, Vidito Incorporated, Fisher Family Club Lambs, JJ Nicotine Company, Keota Transmission and Repair, Keota Veterinary Clinic, Jennifer Fagan Neighbor Insurance, also Grant Ranch Grub and Pub, Hometown Real Estate, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, New Life Community Church in Wellman, James Waterhouse Construction, new to our sponsors tonight. And then we've also got, for Sigourney, we've got Barnwired, Town and Country Insurance, Walker Drive-Thru, Bees Sweet Treats, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and Sigourney Tree Care. All right, Eddie and Andy are standing by. The starting lineups are going on right now. We'll let you enjoy those.
And the 5'6" junior for the Eagles, number 4, Grace Hunger. A 5'9" senior, number 11, Amaya Smallwood. And a 5'5" junior for the Eagles, number 10, Kimberly Clarehead. A 5'9" senior for the Savages, number 21, Carly Williams. And for the Eagles, a 5'8" sophomore, number 14, Kennedy Jackson. And a 5'8" junior for the Savages, number 22, Josephine Moore. And rounding up the lineup for the Eagles, a 5'4" junior, number 24, Ava Dreyer. Shane Moore is the head coach of the Savages. Head coach for the Eagles is Jeff Sprice. Tonight's officials are Greg Wilson, Fred Eagle, and John King. Now please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
We're back, Andy. Last game of the season. How do
Yeah,
you
we
feel?
got the band back together here at the Eagles Nest, Eddie. Welcome back from Nashville. Were you hanging out with Elle King at the Dolly Parton?
I think she's been blacklisted from Broadway. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe you were a bad influence on her or vice versa.
Hey, you know what? I'm happy I didn't get X-listed from Broadway, so that's a pretty proud moment by me.
Good man, good
I'm
man.
hearing rumors, though, that Eddie Conrad did sing on stage in Nashville. That's just rumors.
I did. Shout out Rippy's Bar and Grill.
I love it. Are you excited for this matchup tonight, Eddie?
Yes, I am. It's always a good time when Sigourney and Keota get to play each other, not on the same team.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of friendships out there on the court, and sometimes that you get more aggressive when you get teams that know each other that well.
Right.
Keota gets the ball to start off. Klupa gets it over to Kimberly, who's trying to feed Jackson early. Bobbled that pass, goes out of bounds, but that's a good look we want to see, Andy.
It is, yeah. Catch the listeners, watchers up here. The Sigourney Savages hosted Keota at home back on November 28th. Won that contest 47-13, so jog your memory there. We'll see what happens tonight.
I think what we talked about early in the season is the size difference you have here between the Savages and the Eagles. We've said this all season. The Eagles a little undersized, and the Savages coming in with one of the bigger groups here in the Sickle. Smallwood takes it to the hoop and is going to get a foul there on Jackson.
Yeah, size is a good point, Eddie. Last Friday night is the last time the Lady Eagles beat Cardinal 33-32, and they were without Kennedy Jackson. She had a injury to the hand. Glad to see that she's back on the floor tonight. That will help Keota against this much taller lineup for Sigourney.
Smallwood with the first points of the game. And puts her second in. Yeah, I see that Jackson has a brace on that hand. Savages putting a full court press on the Lady Eagles. Good job breaking it there. Grace Conger will have it at the point and try to set her team up here. Clarahan into Jackson. Out to Griner, takes a three. Nothing but net. What a start there for the Lady Eagles.
Ava Griner's been doing a little bit of that lately. She had a great game against Hillcrest a week ago Saturday. See that she can keep that up tonight.
And with an answer to that, Carly Goodwin shoots it from deep. Good for three. Little man-to-man action here by the Savages. Conger gets it, tries to put it up, blocked there by Goodwin. Josephine Moore gets it to Ava Fish, brings it down for the Lady Savages. Goodwin thought about taking another one there. Smallwood has it out down the corner. Gets it back to Goodwin at the top and takes another deep three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Moore, who spins and puts it up for two. Conger's pass knocked out of bounds by Smallwood. Keota maintains possession.
With that three-pointer, congratulations to Carla Goodwin for 1,000 career points. Let's give her a hand.
Not often do you get a away team to announce somebody else's 1,000 points, so that just shows you how good the community bonds are between Sigourney and Keota.
Right, yeah. Congratulations to Carly Goodwin, 1,000th point. That's the second time it's happened on this floor this year, Eddie.
Yes, it has.
You were here for Sawyer Stout's 1,000th point, and now Carly Goodwin does it.
I think it has something to do with Steve Shetler Media.
I think it does. By the way, you're doing a great job running the camera tonight, Steve. I appreciate it.
God bless you, Eddie.
Goodwin has it, steps back, tries to feed it into Dawson, who puts it just off the mark, out of bounds, Keota ball. If I remember correctly, the first meeting we had, Dawson did a really good job in the paint, got a lot of points for the Savages. So they're probably going to try to do that again. Good job there by the younger Conger sister to break the press. Clarahan gets it back to Emily Conger. Going to go off Emily's foot. She maintains possession here. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Goodwin gets the takeaway. Gets it to Fish, who takes a deep three. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Kalupa. Clarahan has it and goes down baseline. Nowhere for her to go. Savages playing real tight D right now. Good job there. Open look. Unable to finish there was Grace Conger. That ball movement kind of had the Savages discombobulated. Josephine Moore gets the pass in there and puts it up for 2.
You're right, Eddie. Josephine Moore doing damage to the Lady Eagles here so far. Carbon copy of what happened in the first game. Eagles are going to have to straighten that out.
Grace to Emily, back to Grace. To Ava. Kimberly takes it down. Nowhere for her to go down low. Ava Griner takes another 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Goodwin. I'd like to see Emily take that 3. She had 2 open looks there, and she's taken those other times in the season.
Yeah,
Can't be afraid to pull that trigger.
Emily can definitely knock them down. There's Amaya Smallwood with 2 off the glass, but yeah, Emily Conger can definitely knock him down. A little tentative here in the early stages of this game. And we got a foul on Carly Goodwin on the, dribble out of bounds. Calling a dribble out of bounds by Kimberly Clarahan with Carly Goodwin all over her.
Jackson and Dodd in for Kalupa and Ava Griner. And McKinley Chittick checking in for Smallwood. Makes an immediate impact there with a nice 3.
14-3, 2:48 to go here.
Ava Finneran also checked in for Josephine Moore for the Savages. Good ball movement there.
There we go.
Good unselfish move from Kennedy Jackson to get it back to Dodd for 2. 2:32 in the first quarter left.
Sophomore Dodd off a glass from the assist from Jackson.
Goodwin has it. Pulls up a long 3, and it's good.
The Savages are on fire so far here, 17-5 with about 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
Emily Conger gets it, takes it to the hoop, off the glass and in. 7-17, just under 2 to play. Sigourney's not doing a good enough job getting back fast on that full court press, and Keota's been doing a good job of making them pay. Chittick back to Goodwin. To Chittick again, who puts up another 3. Off the rim, hits. We're going to get out of bounds. Hits the top of the, what would you call that, an upright in basketball?
That a brace. I guess the upright. It double doinked it off of the brace there on the backboard.
Foul there on Chittick. Grace Conger to inbound it for the Lady Eagles. Heaves it deep to Kennedy Jackson, bounces it to Dodd. Good job breaking the press. Emily takes it to the hoop. They're going to get a foul there on Grace Conger.
You know, Eddie, Emily had the right idea driving down the lane. She needs to get on the kick out maybe just a skosh sooner. The ball came up loose. Got to get on the floor and get after that. You know, that's one thing that Emily's good at is staying aggressive. Just, again, tentative here so far in this first quarter for the Lady Eagles.
Finneran back to Fish, to Chittick, to Goodwin, who's trying to feed it into Aaron Dawson. Sorry, her brother is Evan, and this is Aaron.
Aaron, Evan, both great athletes.
Correct. It's going to go out of bounds off of Savage's Keota ball. Grace takes it down the sideline. Good job breaking the press again. Dodd thought about a 3. Gets it out to Claire Ann, who sets her team up here. Conger gets the ball taken away by Goodwin, who's going to take it coast to coast. Good hustle by Emily Conger to get back and knock it out of bounds.
Really return the favor there on Carly Goodwin. And, that's one of the things I want to see next year maybe in growth for these Lady Eagles is that tentative shot there Dakota Dodd passed up on. We need to take that shot when it's open, knock it down, and keep this game close.
It's going to go out of bounds on the Savages. Keota ball. 17 seconds to play here in this first quarter. I'd love for the ball to end up in Kimmy's hands here. They pass it to her. She puts one off the glass and in for two.
You called it, Eddie. You called it. Need to do that more often.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. Half-court shot from Carly Goodwin. Off the rim, no good. That's
Very close.
Good first quarter there from the Lady Eagles, 9-17. We only ended up with, 14 points there in the first game we played against them?
Yeah, that's right. Actually, 13. So we're 4 points off of what we scored in an entire game back on November 28th. So, yeah, you got to acknowledge a lot of growth from that game to this game for the Lady Eagles. In that game, I know we had a multiple shot clock violation, so you see growth there. It's just a matter of stay aggressive. I'm kind of surprised that we've seen this tentative nature the last game of the year before we go to the postseason play for the Lady Eagles. But if these girls play aggressive basketball, cut down on some of the mistakes, make their shots, the Lady Savages have been white hot this first quarter. The Lady Eagles are within grasp. I think they're within reaching distance, Eddie.
Yep.
Hey, a big thank you to all of our sponsors for tonight. Of course, we have all of our regular Keota sponsors. We also thank a bunch of Sigourney folks for coming on board for tonight's game. That includes Barn Wired, Town and Country Insurance, Walker Drive-Thru, Bees Sweet Treats, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and Sigourney Tree Care. Plus some of our Keota sponsors, including the Kindred family, Lifetime Dental Solutions, Sheets Chiropractic, Sigourney Body Shop, and Vidito Incorporated. Eddie and Andy, back to you for the second quarter.
The one thing I didn't really get to say right there was we've broken the press so much better every game we've come through the season. We don't get as I think the girls kind of got confused at the beginning. They hadn't played enough together. They've played enough together now where they're cool, calm, collected, getting that and breaking the press.
I agree with you, Eddie. Having those ball handlers, whether it's Kimmy Clarahan, Grace Conger, Emily Conger, Dakota Dodd does a nice job handling the ball as well. So the press really isn't an issue for these Lady Eagles. It's just a matter of aggressive defense. Get the rebounds, get on the ball, or get on the floor for loose balls, and stay after it. It's the key to the game, especially when you're this undersized.
Yep. Good job there by Dodd getting that rebound and drawing a foul from Aaron Dawson. And we're playing really good D down low there on Dawson and Moore and Smallwood, really. Conger takes that, pulls the trigger, gets tipped though. Hey, she pulled the trigger quick.
Yeah.
Goodwin just has that length on her and gets a tip on it. Goodwin takes it to the hoop. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Dodd will bring it up for the Lady Eagles. Griner gets it over to Clarahan and feeds it into Dodd.
Eight seconds on the shot clock. 5.
Nice shot by Emily Conger to get it off before the shot clock violation. Unfortunately, it's going to go out of bounds. Savage's ball.
Good to get the shot off there, even though it wasn't the best shot. It was a decent shot for Emily to take, so you can't hang your head on that possession there for the Lady Eagles.
And Goodwin will bring it up for the Savages. Gets it over to Smallwood, to Chittick. Dodd almost intercepts that pass, but Kalupa does. And Conger's going to get it. And get it past half court for the Lady Eagles. Nice hustle there. Kalupa has it, gets it over to Conger, takes a 3. Just off the mark, over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Sigourney ball.
Cold shooting so far for the Lady Eagles. Emily Conger, just a little bit too much gas on that shot. Not a bad look.
No, we're doing a good job on the defensive end, aggressive, trying to get the ball away, and nice hustle down on the other end. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite cash it in. Finneran has it. I wonder who they're going to call the foul there on. I thought Kalupa got all ball, but we might get one on. We're going to get one on Ava Griner.
Ava Griner on the arm. Keota Eagle fans not maybe agreeing with that one, that's for sure.
I think the problem was that Kalupa did such a good job getting the actual clean block. Unfortunately, there's too many hands in there. Kimberly Clarahan checking in for Emily Conger. Finneran's shot, no good. Rebounded by Fish. Smallwood to Goodwin to Finneran, feeds it down into Moore. Puts up a shot, no good. They're going to get a foul on Clarahan, I think.
I think that's going to be on Izzy Kalupa for bringing that hand down. Oh, it was. You're right. I spoke too soon, Eddie. I think there's two fouls there.
We're doing a good job though of double teaming down low because we know we have the size disadvantage. And Moore's shot good. Second shot good. Grace Conger will bring it up for the Lady Eagles. Clarion has it. Gets it swatted by Goodwin, but maintains possession. Goodwin swats it away from Griner and takes it coast to coast for two. Good job by Ava Griner not getting a foul there. Clarion will set up the Lady Eagles. Kalupa back to Clarion. To Griner, who puts up a three. Got tipped again by Goodwin. Smallwood brings it up for the Savages. Finneran takes a three from the corner, airballs it. Smallwood tried to kick it back in bounds, goes out of bounds anyway. Keota ball.
22-9 with 4:52 left here in the second period.
Jackson and Emily Conger in for the Lady Eagles. Carly Goodwin has been very aggressive already, getting her hands in a lot of passes. Causing a little bit of chaos for the Lady Eagles here.
You're right. 5'9" frame, long arms really affecting the Eagles so far in this game.
Griner back to Clarihan. Smallwood all over that one. Kind of caused that turnover and brings it up for the Lady Savages. Finneran back to Fish to Goodwin. Finneran has it in the corner. Crosses it to Smallwood, who passes it directly to Kennedy Jackson for the turnover. Timeout, Keota Eagles.
22-9, 4:02 left in the second period there.
And we'll jump in here with some of our sponsors. That includes Fisher Family Club Lambs, JJ Nicotine Company, Keota Transmission and Repair, also Keota Veterinary Clinic, Jennifer Fagan Neighbor Insurance, Grant Ranch Grub and Pub, Hometown Real Estate, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, New Life Community Church in Wellman, and also new to the broadcast, James Waterhouse Construction. So thanks to all of our sponsors from Keota and Sigourney for making our broadcast possible tonight. And also, guys, before we get back into the action, I don't want to forget, do want to thank, since this is our last regular season broadcast of the game, do want to thank Dan Stout and the Keota High School for welcoming in Steve Shetler Media again this year to be able to do 10 of the Keota High School basketball games.
Coming out of the timeout, Grace Conger gets a good look just off the rim, no good. Fish has it over to Smallwood. Back to Goodwin. Into Moore, who takes it up and in for two.
Josephine Moore doing more damage there. 2, 4, 6, 8 points so far in this first half.
Maya Smallwood with a steal. Feeds it to Finneran, who throws up a shot. No good. Gonna get a foul on Emily Conger.
And Josephine Moore's going to be shooting free throws. And it looks like we have McKinley Chittick checking in here.
Finneran. I think we got Finneran.
I
in
have
here.
24. I was looking at 22.
Ava Finneran, who misses her first shot. Yeah, I just saw the 2-2 until she turned. Finneran's second shot, no good. Rebounded by Clarahan, who brings it across midcourt. Takes it down into the hoop. Gets it to Jackson, who kicks it back out to Grace. Trying to feed her again. Just unable to maintain possession. Smallwood brings it up for the Savages. Smallwood takes it baseline. Shot no good. Rebounded by Moore, puts it up and gets a foul on Kennedy Jackson.
Now we have Josephine Moore, Eddie. That is 22.
Yes, correct. That's 4 fouls on the Lady Eagles here with 2:51 to play in the half.
Makes the first of 2.
We had good defense on her shot there, but instead of going for that rebound, they kind of just stayed hands up. Misses her second shot. Going to get a jump ball there between Dawson and Grace Conger.
Sure looks like a lane violation to me, Eddie. Don't you agree? It was close.
Don't really get many of those called nowadays.
You don't. You don't.
Emily to Grace. Getting a foul there on Fish. I heard that one from up here.
Did you?
Yeah. Nice slap on the arm. Grace throws it into Emily. Back to Emily. Swatted away by Smallwood. Emily able to maintain possession. Good job by Dodd getting open, just can't quite finish the shot. Rebounded by Chittick. That was a great backdoor cut by Dakota Dodd. Josephine Moore with 2. Emily Conger gets it tipped away by Smallwood. Good hustle by Dodd to maintain possession. Chittick gets the turnover, takes it down, puts it up and in for 2. Good crossover there by Kimmy. Clarahan brings it up, gets it over to Grace Conger. Amaya Smallwood just terrorizing whoever has the ball up at the point right now. Dodd has it in the corner, back to Griner. Gets it over to Clarahan. Nice fake there, puts up a shot. No good. Got the shot off before the shot clock violation, so good job by Clarahan. Unfortunately, just can't make the shot.
Yeah, really nice move to go to the basket, just can't convert.
Smallwood crosses it over to Fish. Pulls up a deep 3 and swishes it. 48 seconds to play here. 32-9. The Savages lead.
Was that a Fish swish?
As a Fish swish. I think the name of the game is not pass the ball wherever Amaya Smallwood is right now. Grace has a nice deep 2. Good hustle by Kalupa there. About gets it away. Dawson will get it to Goodwin, will bring it up. 15 seconds to play. The Eagles have not scored here in the second quarter. Goodwin's shot, no good. Rebounded by Dodd. 3 seconds to play. Clarahan puts up a half-court shot just off the mark, no good. And that's the end of the first half. Eagles 9, Savages 32.
The Lady Savages add 15 to their 17-point first quarter total to take that lead, like you said, Eddie, 32-9. Led in the first half by Josephine Moore with 11 points there. So really a great showing for Josephine Moore. And just a scattering of points, 2 from Kimberly Clarahan, 2 from Emily Conger and Dakota Dodd each, and then Ava Greiner had that 1-3 very early on in that first quarter. So the Lady Eagles really need to find some offense here to try and catch up to that 47-13 final score that they had over in Sigourney back on November 28th.
All right, guys, we are at halftime. We got about 9.5 minutes before the second half begins, and Sigourney leads Keota 32-9 at the half. We do remind you once again that Sigourney's Carly Goodwin hitting the 1,000-point mark in her career earlier in the first half. We do thank all of our sponsors, bunch of folks making tonight possible for both Keota and Sigourney. That includes the Kindred family, Lifetime Dental Solutions, Sheets Chiropractic, Sigourney Body Shop, also Vidito Incorporated, Fisher Family Club Lambs, JJ Knitting Company, Keota Transmission and Repair, Keota Veterinary Clinic, Jennifer Fagan Neighbor Insurance, Grant Ranch Grub and Pub, Hometown Real Estate, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, New Life Community Church in Wellman, and James Waterhouse Construction. Plus, especially for tonight's game on the Sigourney side of things, we welcome in Barn Wired Town and Country Insurance, Walker Drive-Thru, Bees Sweet Treats, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and Sigourney Tree Care. So a bunch of folks on for tonight's matchup between these two area teams, Keota and Sigourney. Again, we're at the half. Sigourney leads 32-9. We'll be back in about 7 or 8 minutes for the second half of tonight's girls game here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure you share this to your news feed. Let your friends and neighbors and family know that we've got the game on the air here on Steve Shuttler Media. We'll be back here in just a few for the second half. All righty, welcome to the second half here on Steve Shetler Media. We are live from Keota High School, where we've got Sigourney leading Keota, the girls at halftime, 32-9. We thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible tonight on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Got Eddie and Andy here, and Eddie, actually Andy, we'll let you start off our announcing for the second half.
I mean, I should say a burger from the Eagle concession stand. Eddie does not eat Eagle. That would be illegal. Illegal Eagle? Going off the rails here. Sorry, but the Lady Eagles are going to bring the ball up the court to start the second half. Grace Conger over to Kimberly Clarahan. Oh, I know.
Just derail it.
Yeah. added value content. These folks are getting more than what they're paying for. Are you back at it? You feeling energized?
Feel very good.
Good.
Griner puts up a 3. Off the mark, no good. Looked like it went off of Dawson, but I think it tipped off of Grace Conger's hand there. Savages will bring it up. Goodwin gets it to Smallwood. To Josephine Moore in the corner. They feed it to Moore down low. Puts it in for 2. She kind of snuck in there between Dodd and Jackson. Or Kalupa and Jackson. Ava Fish tried to get a steal there. Tips it out of bounds. Keota maintains possession here. Clarahan has it. Back over to Griner. Try to get it to Conger there. And they're going to get a foul on Fish. That's her second foul. Or they're not. It just went out of bounds. They're not going to get a foul on that one.
Right, out of bounds call. Oh, Ava Griner gets it.
In and out is a 3 from Conger. Kind of been the story of the game so far. Getting open shots, just not being able to get them to fall. Nice job there by Jackson to get it and spin and put it up. Unfortunately, off the mark. Rebounded by Smallwood. Then taken away there by Conger and going to get a foul on Dawson.
Pretty aggressive play to start the second half for the Lady Eagles.
Clarahan gets it over to Griner. Back to Clarahan. Gets it to Conger, feeds it into Jackson, tipped out of bounds by Moore. Keota ball.
I think we're maybe seeing some emphasis here after the second or the halftime adjustment from Coach Sprouse. Maybe more of an intention to post feed Kennedy Jackson. Inbound
goes to Conger, who takes it, kicks it out to Griner, who puts up a nice open shot. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Kalupa. Good ball movement by the Lady Eagles here. Grace Conger puts up a nice 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Gets it back out to Conger. Just cannot finish the shot there. Rebounded by Dawson. Savages will bring it up.
Multiple opportunities there for the Lady Eagles. Nice rebounds. Just cannot convert. Ice cold shooting continues.
Moore down to Goodwin. Over to Dawson. Having to kick it back out there to Smallwood, who drives the hoop. Puts it up left-handed for 2.
Maya Smallwood with the lefty.
Jackson then down to Kalupa, back out to Griner, who crosses it to Conger. Jackson gets it back out to Conger. They're getting it down in the lane, just not putting up a shot.
Coach Sprouse with a timeout, 5:01 on the game clock, 11 seconds on the shot clock. You're right, the Lady Eagles are moving the ball really well. Get it down to the block for Izzy Kalupa. Izzy just doesn't have the size. This is really where the Lady Eagles miss having that 5'9", 5'10" player that Sigourney seems to have 3 or 4 of.
Hey, some of our sponsors making tonight's game possible includes new to our broadcast, James Waterhouse Construction, also New Life Community Church in Wellman, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Hometown Real Estate, Grant Ranch Grub and Pub, Jennifer Fagan, Neighbor Insurance, Keota Veterinary Clinic, Keota Transmission and Repair, and JJ Nictine and Company, along with the likes of Fisher Family Club Lambs, Vidito Incorporated, Sigourney Body Shop, Sheets Chiropractic, Lifetime Dental Solutions, and the Kindred family. Now, of course, a lot of these folks are going to be joining us as we broadcast the Keota boys in the postseason. And if your business isn't on the list, you sure can be. Just get a hold of me at steveshetlermedia@gmail.com, and we'll hook you up and get you part of our postseason coverage for the Keota boys here on Steve Shetler Media. Eddie and Andy.
Grace Conger inbounds it out after the time out. My gosh, that was a lot. A little word vomit there. Getting it down to Grace Conger in the corner, trying to bounce pass it into Dodd, taken away by Moore, and Goodwin will bring it up for the Savages. Dawson has it in the corner, back to Smallwood, feeds it down to Moore, who puts it up for 2, and gets a foul on Dakota Dodd.
Dakota dropping that arm down on Josephine Moore's arm. You're going to get that call every time.
And Jackson checking in for Dodd. Moore unable to convert the and one and get a foul there on Dawson as Griner goes for the ball.
Sounded like there was a dying animal in the gym during that free throw attempt.
Gotta love the Keota student section.
My thought was a birthing calf, but a dying animal, it's close.
Either there was birth or there was death going on. I'm not sure which.
Like to mention, well, after I say that Clarahan just knocked away a beautiful three, there's 3 fouls on Dawson, one of the taller girls there for the Savages. Ava Fish answers a 3. Both times we put a nice 3 in. The Savages have come down and answered with one of their own. Conger gets it, puts up a nice 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by her sister. Puts it up. Unable to convert. Finneran with the rebound. Ava gets a quick pass and 3. No good. Rebounded by Moore. Puts it up and in for 2. .332 to play in the third quarter. Nice look there from Clarahan. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Goodwin, who'll bring it up for the Savages. And they feed Finneran, who puts it in for 2. Lady Eagles just not quick enough getting back on defense. Grace gets it at the free throw line, passes it to her sister, blocked there by Goodwin. Trying to feed Finneran again and puts up another shot. No good, rebounded by Jackson. That's 4 blocks on Goodwin so far.
Yeah.
All have come on 3-point shots.
And I think at least 3 of them have been against Emily Conger.
Ava Fish steals the ball away from Conger. Gets it to Smallwood, who drives down the lane. Good job by Clarahan to get in position. They're going to call a charge there on Smallwood.
Just a bit out of control for Smallwood. There could have gone really either way, but they're going to call on Smallwood.
Olivia Hammis and Chittick checking in for the Lady Savages. Grace Conger has it. Kicks it over to Dodd. Cross to Emily Conger. Takes it to the hoop. Unable to finish. Just having really good looks, just can't get them to fall today. Smallwood to Chittick, over to Goodwin. Drives to the hoop, puts it up, gets her own rebound. puts it up again, draws a foul there on Keota Dodd.
Second team foul for the Lady Eagles. We have 3 team fouls on the Savages in this third period.
Bryn Conrad in for the Lady Eagles also. First time seeing her this game. Goodwin shot, no good. Rebounded by Olivia Hammis, who puts it up. No good again, gets her own rebound. Emily Conger gets the rebound, brings it up for the Lady Eagles. Over to Clarahan. Cross to Grace Conger to Dodd. Going to go off of Goodwin. Keota ball. Clarahan tosses it in to Grace Conger. Dodd gets it, turns, puts up a shot, gets her own rebound. Jump ball. Keota maintains possession, going to get it at the baseline.
Have a little conference here at the scorers table. I'm not sure what the question
Reset
is.
the shot clock to 20 here because Keota maintained possession. 1:32 to play in the third. Inbound to Grace, puts up a 3. Off the rim, no good, rebounded by Finneran.
Maya Smallwood almost got another block there.
Goodwin to Smallwood. Tried to feed it into Finneran, knocked away by Clarahan. Emily Conger comes up with it and brings it up for the Lady Eagles. Trying to feed Bryn Conrad down low, tipped out by Goodwin. Keota ball. Bailey Gretter, Dawson, Moore, and Addie Finneran all in for the Savages. Clarahan gets it, puts up a nice 3, off the mark, no good, rebounded by Moore. And Addie Finneran will bring it up, or
Bailey Gretter.
Bailey Gretter will bring it up. Moore has it, feeds it to Dawson, who puts it up for 2. 46 seconds to play in the third here. Dodd has it at the top of the key, puts up a 3, swishes it in.
There we go. Keota Dodd.
15 points here from the Lady Eagles.
Best in their score from the last time.
Chittick puts up a deep 3, no good, rebounded by Grace Conger. Clarahan has it, gets it into Bryn Conrad, back out to Emily. Over to Grace, who puts up a 3. Bangs in and out. That's her second that's rolled in and out. Last second shot by Gretter, no good. That's the end of the third quarter. 15-47, Savages lead.
Yeah, a little better half there compared to the second quarter. Better quarter, third quarter than second quarter from the Lady Eagles there, taking it to 15. The Lady Savages adding 15 to their point total from the halftime score at 32. A little better intensity there from the Lady Eagles. Had some shots going up, but still really ice cold from the floor, Eddie.
All righty. While we await the fourth quarter to start here momentarily, we do thank our sponsors and Sigourney sponsors on board for tonight's game. Since we've got the Sigourney-Keota matchup, that includes Barnwired, Town and Country Insurance, Walker Drive-Thru, Bee's Sweet Treats, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and Sigourney Tree Care. Some of our Sigourney sponsors for tonight's Keota and Sigourney matchup. Again, the fourth quarter just going to start here for the girls' action. The boys' game to follow here shortly. So stay tuned for that. Again, feel free to share this on your news feed if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter X. Let's go back to Eddie and Andy for the fourth quarter.
Little shout out to Rick Langerby, who's sitting right next to us. We got Brothers Market on. Thanks for joining us over here. Good job by Dodd with the aggressive hands. Tips it out of bounds off of Keota. Sigourney ball.
If one of you guys goes down tonight, we're grabbing Rick to replace you. He can do some announcing too.
Isn't Rick under contract with a competitor, Steve?
Yeah, we don't really talk about that.
Handoff between the Conger sisters. Gets it back out to Grace, who puts up a shot. Off the mark, no good.
You know, while we're naming celebrity appearances in this crowd, we got Dr. Katie Sheets in the audience, too. It's kind of like a Taylor Swift sighting at a Chiefs game. Yeah, I'm feeling sporty. She did fix me up.
I think I need an adjustment after.
I definitely do. I will be in to see you tomorrow, Katie. So
turnover by the Eagles. Fish gets it to Smallwood, who brings it up for the Lady Savages. And puts up a deep three. Airballs it. Rebounded by Moore. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Dodd, who pushes court for the Lady Eagles. Gets it to Grace in the corner. Back to Dodd. Up to Emily. Over to Clarahan, who takes a three. Swishes it in. Clarahan picking up a little bit of that slack from Conger, who's been kind of cold today. Dawson puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Goodwin. Going to get a foul there on Emily Conger.
And with that last bucket, Kimberly Clarahan surpasses her season scoring average, 7.7 points a game on the year for Kimberly Clarahan. Just scored 8 with that made three.
Goodwin's first shot good. Ava Griner checking in for Brain Conrad. (52-18), 6:08 to play in the fourth quarter. Goodwin's second shot, no good. Rebounded by Grace Conger. Gets it back to Clarahan. We'll bring it up for the Lady Eagles. Good job there by Emily. Kind of confusing Smallwood. Gets it swatted away by Goodwin. Goes out of bounds. Keota maintains possession. Number 23, Charlie Smothers, checking in for the Savages. Griner gets double teamed there. Taken away by Smallwood. Who gets it to Fish, over to Goodwin. To Josephine Moore, puts it up for two. Foul on Ava Griner.
Josephine Moore with 8 points in the second half to add to her 11-point total from the first half. See what she can add here at the free throw line, shooting one on the and one.
And she makes it. Bounce pass into Dodd. Back out to Conger, who takes it to the hoop, puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Moore, who gets it to Smallwood, brings it up for the Savages. Goodwin has an open three, puts it up. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Dodd. Kimberly Clarahan brings it up, gets it to Conger. Dodd has it, puts up a three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Smothers. Amaya Smallwood gets it, kicks it back out to Carly Goodwin. Into Smothers, who puts up a two. Bounces around a bit, no good. Rebounded by Clarahan. Carly Goodwin in on every pass. Jump ball. Still Keota possession, 19 on the shot clock. 4 minutes to play in this game.
Izzy Kalupa checks in for Emily Conger.
Smallwood with the steal. Takes it down, puts it in on a left-handed, misses it. Rebounded by Grace Conger, tipped out of bounds by Goodwin.
Got a foul here on Carly Goodwin.
Oh, they're going to get a foul on her.
Her first of the game.
Dodd has it. Tried to get it to Clarahan. Taken away by Fish, who gets it to Smallwood. Loses her dribble. Grace Conger comes away with the steal. Dodd has it in the corner. Crosses it to Clarahan. Feeds it into Griner. Back out to Clarahan. To Grace. Over to Dodd, who puts up a three. No good. Rebounded by Kalupa. And a foul there on Maya Smallwood. Conrad sisters checking in here for the Lady Eagles, giving Kalupa and Griner a break.
Who do we have in here? Number 25 for Sigourney. Do you know who that is, Eddie?
I do not. Not on our program here.
Because we did have Addie Finneran and Bailey Gretter check in for the Savages.
Bryn's shot, no
I
good.
think we actually did have a lane violation there. Number 2, Addie Finneran entered into the lane, or took her spot on the lane for the free throw late after the ball was in the hand of the shooter. That's a really rare call there.
By the way, 25 is Kia Montgomery.
Kia Montgomery, okay. A little investigative work there from Steve Shetler. 2 minutes to play here in the game. Timeout, Keota. For some substitutions here, Perky Pyle and Conger are going to be checking in.
58-18, 2:01 left to go in this fourth period.
I think they're going to stick with the game here.
What's up, Tracy Waterhouse with Waterhouse Construction? Thanks for your
Inbound taken away there by Addie Finneran, but good job by Emily Conger getting her hands in there, causing a jump ball. Savage's ball. Gretter has the ball, gets it over to Montgomery. Another player not listed on our program here, number 40, puts up a shot off the backboard.
That
and
is Tremmel.
Okay.
Oh, we got Tremmel.
As in Coach Trimmel's Trimmel?
It's like Coach Tremmel's little Tremmel.
Basketball royalty in Sigourney, is it not?
I basically. Emily Conger gets the inbound, just under a minute to play here. Perky Pyle has it. Trying to get it into Nino. Goes out of bounds. Sigourney ball. Really trying to get number 44 her first points
Yeah.
this season.
Love to see Nino Kurtava get her first bucket of the year tonight.
Trimble puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Conger. 24 seconds to play. Dodd has it. to Perky Pile. To Conger, tipped away there by Gretter. Montgomery gets it. Nice hustle by Conger, who kind of trips over the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. And with this running clock, I don't think they're going to get it inbounded in time.
No, I don't think so either.
That's the ball game. Final score, Sigourney Savages 60, Keota Eagles 18.
Yeah, 60-18, Eddie. Better score on this round than the last time compared to for the Eagles against the Lady Savages. But you know what? We're ready to move on to the postseason play on, I believe it's Thursday night. The 8th, 7 p.m., Keota Lady Eagles will be traveling up to English Valley to take on the English Valley Bears. And the winner of that game will take on either Holy Trinity or New London in the game to follow that in their postseason bracket. As far as the Lady Savages go, they'll be taking on Pekin at Sigourney on Thursday night as well. The winner of that game will take on Melcher Dallas or Moulton Udell. Based on the records, I'm betting we'll be seeing Melcher Dallas hosting that, or not hosting it, but traveling to Southeast Warren where it will be held probably against Sigourney. So just looking ahead there, a little bit of postseason girls bracket play. So wraps up a good season for the Lady Eagles and your conference champions, the Sigourney Savages, at least on the east side of the sickle at 9-4. So congrats to the Lady Savages and congrats to Carly Goodwin for scoring the 1,000th point here at the Eagles Nest.
Yeah, we were trying to get everybody except Carly to get up here for a quick picture, but she got away from us anyway. So we'll get Carly up here a little bit later on. Want to celebrate her 1,000th career point. As you can see, out come the Keota boys. We're about 15 minutes away from the boys' action as, again, we're at Keota High School. Keota hosting Sigourney in basketball tonight. The girls just picking up a win. The Sigourney girls, I should say, getting the win over Keota, 60-18. And the boys' action still to come here in just a bit. The undefeated Keota Eagles going to be going against a very good Sigourney boys team. So that's coming up here shortly. We thank all of our sponsors, including our Sigourney sponsors on for tonight's game. That includes Barn Wired, Town and Country Insurance, Walker Drive-Thru, Bees Sweet Treats, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and Sigourney Tree Care. Of course, we have some Sigourney sponsors sprinkled in with our Keota sponsors as well as regular sponsors, including the Kindred family, Lifetime Dental Solutions, that's Dr. Stacy Freeze, Sheets Chiropractic, Sigourney Body Shop, Vidito Inc., Fisher Family Club Lambs, JJ Nicotine Company, Keota Transmission and Repair, Keota Veterinary Clinic, Jennifer Fagan Neighbor Insurance, Grant Ranch Grub and Pub, Hometown Real Estate, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, New Life Community Church in Wellman, and James Waterhouse Construction joining us on our broadcast for Keota basketball. So lots of sponsors to thank. They make our broadcast possible here on Steve Shuttler Media. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here in 10 to 15 minutes with the Keota boys taking on the Sigourney Savages here from Keota High School. Stay tuned. And a good evening. Welcome back to Keota High School. We've got the boys game just about ready to get underway here, about a little bit less than a minute before the starting lineups begin. And we do have Eddie and Andy standing by for our play-by-play. We do thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. We'll run through those throughout our broadcast this evening. Again, the Keota boys undefeated, highly ranked against a really good Sigourney boys team. Got a good matchup in store for us here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Make sure you share this feed on your news feed, whatever social media platform you're watching this on. Make sure your friends, family, and neighbors know that the game is going on tonight right here on Steve Shuttler Media. I believe we are recognizing seniors right now.
Next is Carson McDonald. Son of Emily and Cody McDonald. Throughout high school, Carson has participated in basketball, baseball, and been a football manager. After high school, Carson plans on going to work. Next is Aiden McGuire. Aiden was the son of Andrew and Aaron McGuire. During his time at Keota High School, he has been involved in football, basketball, track, golf, speech, FFA, National Honor Society, Student Council, and a Dare Role Model.
Man, is there anything that kid doesn't do?
He doesn't shoot threes really well this year.
Majored in civil engineering and minor in
He
business
tries.
management.
It has been an honor to announce that kid in sports.
Yeah, that's right.
Chase Sear.
Thank you.
Chase is the son of Aaron and Jerry Sear. Throughout his time in high school, he has been involved in football, baseball, basketball, golf, track, speech, FFA, student council, and the Dare Role Model. Chase's future plans are to attend Iowa State University to major in mechanical engineering. Next is Sawyer Stout. Sawyer is the son of Dan and Lori Stout. During his time in high school, he has participated in basketball, football, golf, speech, National Honor Society, class president, student council, and a Dare Role Model. After high school, Sawyer's future plans are to attend Iowa State and major in finance. Connor Strand. Connor is the son of Eric Strand and Nicole Strand. While at Keota, Connor has been involved in football, basketball, class officers, student council, speech, 4-H, and a Dare Role Model. After high school, Connor plans on attending Kirkwood Community College for automotive technology. Ashton Thomas. Ashton is the son of Ashley Greiner and Mariko Thomas. Throughout his high school career, Ashton has been involved in FFA, track and field, basketball, and football. After high school, Ashton plans on attending Southeastern Community College to major in agriculture seminar. Next is Evan Quinto. Evan is the son of Todd and Rick Quinto. During high school, Evan has been involved in baseball, basketball, football, track, golf, FFA, FFA officer, student council, class officer, National Honor Society, speech, and a Dare Role Model. Evan's plans for the future are to attend Kirkwood Community College and major in ag business. Tanner is the son of Jamie and Tracy Waterhouse. In his time at Keota High School, Tanner has participated in basketball, baseball, golf, and been the dare role model. After high school, Tanner plans to attend William Penn to play baseball and major in business management. On behalf of the coaching staff, we would like to thank these players for their hard work and dedication to the Eagle basketball program. Good luck to all of you in your future endeavors and the rest of the basketball season.
Kind of interesting to see them do the seniors there. We almost have as many seniors on our team as Sigourney has on their whole team.
Yeah, 9 seniors for these Keota Eagle boys.
Emily Sheets. Emily has been a cheerleader for 3 years at Keota. In addition to cheerleading, she has done softball, volleyball, track, National Honor Society, dare role model, speech, chorus, Eagle Rock, student council, as well as plays. After high school, she plans on attending William Penn University to get her nursing degree. Her favorite cheerleading memory is cheering at all the basketball games, and any advice she would give to future cheerleaders is just have fun. And Cassie Swans. She's been a cheerleader for 2 years. In addition to cheerleading, she has done volleyball, softball, dare role model, NHS, student council, chorus, plays, and speech. After high school, she plans to go to Kirkwood to get her LPN and RN degree, and then transfer to Iowa to get a Master of Science in Nursing and become a family nurse practitioner. Cassie's favorite cheerleading memory is when we had the full sweep on homecoming this year. And advice she'd give to future cheerleaders is always support your team no matter what. And now it's time for the South Iowa Cedar League matchup between the Savages of Sigourney and your Keota Eagles! A reminder that good sportsmanship is a priority at Keota Community School events. Negative comments and acts directed towards athletes, coaches, fans, or officials are unacceptable in this educational environment. Please be a good sport for your school and community. Thank you. And let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Savages, a 5'9" junior, number 11, Cole McKay. And for the Eagles, a 5'9" senior, number 5, Tanner Waterhouse. A 5'8" freshman for Sigourney, number 13, Ike Mullins. And for the Eagles, a 5'11" senior, number 15, Cole Kindred. A 6'1" sophomore for Sigourney, number 15, Zoe Gates. And for the Eagles, a 5'10" senior, number 24, Sawyer Stout. Next for the Savages, a 6'1" junior, number 21, Isaac Bruns. And for the Eagles, a 6'3" senior, number 34, Evan Yamato. And for the Savages, a 6' sophomore, number 35, Brandon Wood. And rounding out the lineup for the Eagles, a 6'4" junior, number 40, Billy Kindred. Coaches for the Savages is Rich Eslick and Zach Trevor. Head coach for the Eagles is Dan Stout, assisted by Zach Jameson. The manager for Keota is Keegan Stout. Tonight's officials are Brendan Wilson, Kurt Engel, and John King.
Here we go, Andy. Long anticipated game that's been pushed and pushed and pushed to the last one of the season.
The Battle of the Cobras, Eddie. The Battle of the Cobras.
Yep. Keota will get the ball to start. Billy Kindred fires a three. No good. Rebounded by Braden Wood. He'll bring it up for the Savages. Little pressure here from the Eagles. Bruns has it, gets it up to Molnix. Back to Bruns. Down to Wood. Molnix has it, gets it into McKay, who turns and shoots. No good, rebounded by Billy Kindred, who pushes it up to Sawyer Stout. Takes it to the hoop, in for two. Vintage Sawyer Stout there for the first points of the game.
That is vintage Sawyer Stout, vintage Keota Eagle basketball on the runner there.
Solon Yates pulls up a three. Bounces off the rim and in.
Solon almost hit the rafter with that one, out of rainbow three.
They feed it into Vidito, who finishes strong for two. Pass intercepted by Billy Kindred, who's going to take it to the hoop. Unable to finish. They're going to get a foul there on Bruns.
2 points for Sawyer Stout, senior. 2 points for Evan Vidito, senior. I think you're going to see a lot of that tonight with all those 9 seniors cashing in their last game here for Sickle Conference play.
Kindred's first shot just short off the front of the rim. Second shot, good. Bruns has it over to Wood. Takes it down in the corner. Out to Molnix up top. Kind of a 2-1-2 defense here by the Eagles. Closing out on the perimeter. Not giving Yates that open shot. Braden Wood takes a jumper. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Vidito. Will push it up to Kindred. Tipped out of bounds there by Molnix. Keota ball at the baseline. Inbound into Stout. Trying to feed Billy Kindred. Double team there. Back out to Stout, who pulls up a three in the corner. Beautiful shot from Sawyer Stout. Molnix brings it up for the Savages.
8-3, 5:49 to go, first period.
Braden Wood puts up a three in the corner. Airballs it, rebounded by Kindred, pushes it up to Sawyer Stout. And another two. 7 quick points there from Sawyer Stout.
There's that quick outlet pass from Billy Kindred to Sawyer Stout. We've seen it all year long, Eddie.
The vision the Keota boys have from playing together so much, they know where the guys are going to be. And it's always a great hustle. Runs with a nice move down the baseline, puts it in for two. Gets Vidito to jump, get off his feet. Vidito down low. Gonna get a block there on, I guess you could call the block on Yates or Bruns. Kindred inbounds it to Stout. Pulls up a three. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Yates, who gets it to Molnix for the Savages. Bruns has it. Over to Yates. To Molnix. Pulls up a deep three. Off the rim, no good. Follows his shot, gets it. Gets it to Yates at the top, puts it up three. No good. Rebounded by Vidito. That was a good hustle there by Molnix to get in there and get his own rebound.
It was a good shot from Solon Yates as well.
Playing a little handoff there between the Keota boys. Billy Kindred has the top. Down low to Vidito. Puts up a beautiful shot. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Braden Wood. Bruns has it. Loses control. Stout gets it. Pushes it up to Cole Kindred. Off the glass. In for two. The Keota Eagles are relentless on offense and defense. Hustling down. The intensity is unmatched by anybody we've seen so far. Molnix takes the three. Airballs it. Rebounded by Billy Kindred. 12-5, 3:42 to play here in the first quarter. Stout takes a deep three. Off the rim, no good. McKay and Billy Kindred collide. They're going to get a foul there on Billy.
Going to have a substitution here for the Eagles. We have Chase Haefley coming in for Tanner Waterhouse, and Aiden McGuire came in for Billy Kindred.
John Berg checking in for Cole McKay for the Savages. Yates gets it. Tried to get it to Berg. Tipped away. Savages maintain possession. Yates in the corner puts up a three. No good. I think McGuire got a hand on that.
I think he touched it, yeah.
Nice feed there.
Chase Haefley to Evan Vidito for the easy layup.
Man, I like the way Chase Haefley plays basketball.
Here's an Eagle pressure after every made basket, Eddie.
Braden Wood puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Berg, who puts it up. Also no good. Rebounded by McGuire. And
Connor Strands coming in for Evan Vidito, and then we've got Billy Kindred coming in for Brother Cole.
Yep, a little timeout there for the substitution. Haefley brings it up for the Eagles. Feed into Stout, can't quite handle it. Bounces around a bunch. Molnix comes out of the pile with it.
I was going to say, Molnix comes from a family of wrestlers, so he's not afraid to get in there and be scrappy.
Nope. Bruns puts up a three. No good. Rebounded by McGuire. I was about to say, I think I've seen him run the ball and spurt out of a hole like that, too, with the ball.
Yeah.
14-5 here, 2:20 to go in the first period.
Bruns down to Berg. Good D by Strand. Throws it a little too hot there for Yates. Out of bounds. Keota ball. The Keota student section's new favorite chant is the Spencer Petrus when they have an errant pass or some Butterfingers going on. I'm all right with that.
I'm okay with it, too. I don't disagree with it.
McGuire gets it, puts up a little floater there at the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Molnix. That was a good look there from Aiden. Just can't get it quite to fall. Little collision there between McGuire and Molnix. Pass intercepted by Billy Kindred, who's going to take it down. Put it in. No good. Yates ends up with the ball. Bruns has it in the corner. Takes it in. Over to Molnix. Up top to Bruns. They're going to get a foul there on Haefley.
We've got the battle of the Sigourney student section against the Keota student section. This is fun, Eddie.
I
Lively
remember these
environment.
days. I remember these days. They're
You were
your
in the-
best friends,
Yeah.
and then they're your worst enemies.
You were in the thick of it, weren't you?
Bruns shoots it from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Berg. Blocked by Kindred. Connor Strand comes away with it and gets it back to Kindred. Gonna get a foul there on Bruns. Body.
That's Isaac Brunt's second foul of the first quarter. Second of the game. We got to keep our eyes on that. Sigourney's leading scorer.
1:16 to play here in the first. Kindred, nice shot. In and out, no good. Tipped back in. I'm going to give that tip in to Molnix, actually.
Yeah.
him and Billy Kindred fought for it, and it ends up going in.
I have the unofficial official scorer sheet here, Eddie, so I'm giving it to Billy Kindred. You give it to Molnex. I'm giving it to the Eagles.
Yates shoots it from the corner. Off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Vidito. Gets it to Cole Kindred, who'll bring it up for the Eagles. Waterhouse has it. Takes it in. Little, what are we going to, a jumper floater. He's kind of trying to perfect that throughout the season. Got a hand on it to the Savages. Wood has it. Brings it back up to the top to Molnix.
About a 2-second differential on game clock to shot clock. Shot clock's at 15.
Berg takes a baseline shot. No good. Gets it to Kindred with a rebound.
10 seconds. 6 seconds. 5.
Waterhouse takes a shot. Oh, in and out. No good. As time expires, score your first quarter. Keota 16. Sigourney 5.
Keota Eagles coming out hot in the first quarter, holding the Savages to just 5 points there. Had a 3 from Solon Yates early and a 2-point field goal from Isaac Bruns. Otherwise, Sawyer Stout lead scores was 7 for the Eagles.
All righty, guys. A bunch of sponsors on board for tonight's game, along with our normal sponsors like the Kindred family, Lifetime Dental Solutions, Sheets Chiropractic, Sigourney Body Shop, Vidito Incorporated, Fisher Family Club Lambs, JJ Knitting Company, Keota Transmission and Repair, Keota Veterinary Clinic, Jennifer Fagan Neighbor Insurance, Grant Ranch Grub and Pub, Hometown Real Estate, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, New Life Community Church in Wellman, and also we welcome into our regular sponsors James Waterhouse Construction, plus our Sigourney folks like Barnwired, Town and Country Insurance, Walker Drive-Thru, Bees Sweet Treats, also Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and Sigourney Tree Care. You know, guys, we haven't talked yet about the hole that was left in the bleachers earlier this evening by one of our sponsors even. I'll let you guys do the dirty work.
Well, if you don't know, the bench here on the Keota side has got a couple cracks in it. It's been cracked for as long as I can remember. The patriarch of the Kindred family takes a nice step into it, busts right through.
So there's a hole in the front bleacher.
Yates puts up a shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Billy Kindred. Slows it down, gets it to Stout. Tries to drive. Blocked there by Berg. Kindred with the rebound, unable to put it back up. Wood brings it up for the Savages. To Yates. Back to Bruns. Over to Wood. Bruns has it again. Over to Molnix. 13 on the shot clock. Yates gets it from the free throw line. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Berg. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Bruns. He gets it in for 2. And 1. They're going to get a foul on Billy Kindred. Bruns shot. No good. Rebounded by Berg, though.
I tell you what, guys, I don't know if you keep track of Sigourney stats at all, but Berg is a rebounding machine.
Coming off the bench, he's done a really good job. He's aggressive down on the boards. Molnix takes it, feeds Berg, gets it in for 2. Cole Kindred takes it, baseline, kicks it to Vidito, puts up a strong shot, bounces around for seems like an eternity and goes in.
Evan Vidito finds the bottom of the net after about 3 bounces there. 18-9, 6.5 minutes to go second period.
Good, quick hands by Waterhouse. Unfortunately, Bruns comes up with it, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Kindred, who gets it to his other brother, Kindred. Puts up a shot, in and out. Rebounded by Yates. Bruns has an open 3. No good. Rebounded by Kindred. Pushes it up to Kindred, who puts up a 3 and sinks it. Nothing but net from Cole Kindred. Assisted by brother Billy.
Bad Billy Kindred. 21-9 in favor of the Eagles.
Cole Kindred with the steal there. Waterhouse gets it up to Billy, who puts it up for 2. Pressure's on. Runs, gets it across to Wood, feeds it to Yates down low, puts it in for 2. Waterhouse thought about taking a 3, gets it to Vitito instead, who puts up a shot. You rarely get to see him put shots up that aren't just in the paint.
He's really developed that shot, just a little bit too stiff on that one.
Wood has it down low, up to Yates, back to Wood, who has an open 3. Off the rim, no good, rebounded by Billy Kindred, pushes it up to Sawyer Stout, gets it in for 2, and 1 foul on Solon Yates.
Solon's first foul of the game. We got a timeout here. 25-11, 5:02 to go in the second period.
Hey, again, a lot of folks watching tonight on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter X. If you want to share this feed in your news feed, go right ahead so your friends, neighbors, and family can watch along with us tonight. We're in the second quarter, 25-11, Keota leads Sigourney. And some of our sponsors are from Sigourney tonight. They jumped on board for tonight's game. That includes Sigourney Tree Care, Amy's Salon House and Spa, Brothers Market, Bees Sweet Treats, Walker Drive-Thru, Town and Country Insurance, and Barn Wired. Plus, let's run through some of our normal sponsors, like the Kindred Family, Lifetime Dental Solutions, Sheets Chiropractic, Sigourney Body Shop, Vitito Inc., Fisher Family Club Lambs, JJ Nicotine Company, Keota Transmission and Repair, Keota Veterinary Clinic, Jennifer Fagan Neighbor Insurance, Grant Ranch, Hometown Real Estate, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, the list goes on and on, New Life Community Church in Wellman, and James Waterhouse Construction. Whew, I made it through. Back to Eddie and Andy.
Got it. Speaking of that Washington contingent, got 3 young ladies here taking in a Keota Eagles basketball game. Shout out to the Cuddyback family on Old 92.
Stout makes his and 1 shot there. Runs, gets it across over to Yates. Feeding it into Wood. Back to Yates, who takes it baseline. Nowhere for him to go as McGuire and Strand converge. 15 on the shot clock. Back to Yates, back to Wood. Puts up a jumper. Off the rim, no good. Berg with another rebound. Gets it to Molnix. Nice hustle and jump by McGuire. Just not quite tall enough.
Eddie, I'm disappointed. That's not the usual McGuire.
If he would have got that, I would have.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Not enough athleticism.
Fair
there.
enough. You're breaking my heart, Eddie. You're breaking my heart. There's nothing but athleticism there. And good looks. And brains. Courtesy of his mother.
I was just about to say, that didn't come from you, did it?
It did not. He got my last name.
Feeding it down into Berg. Double team there by McGuire and Kindred. Shot no good. McKay and McGuire both going up for it. Gonna get a foul there on McKay. Sigourney in a man-to-man right now. Cole Kindred has it, takes it down, kicks it back out to Strand. Stout has it, deep 3 from the top, and it's good. One from Westchester there.
That was from Westchester. That was way out there. 12 points so far for Sawyer Stout.
Molnix has it, getting double teamed by Hafley and Cole Kindred. Trying to feed it into Yates. He heard McGuire's footsteps and tips it out of bounds. Keota ball.
Aiden with the quick hands to knock that off of Solon.
We have Chase Searin checking in for the first time tonight. I see his first niece, Scotty's in the stands tonight. Vitito unable to finish that one, rebounded by Berg, who I think might have 10 rebounds already. Runs, feeds it to Yates, out to McKay, puts up a 3. Off the rim, no good. Tipped around a bit, rebounded by Berg, knocked out by Chase Searin. Bruns puts up a 3. Hafley finally comes down with it. I will say this, Sigourney has been offensive board dominant tonight.
They have.
Hafley going through traffic, gets it back out to Waterhouse, gets it to McGuire. Back to Hafley. Back to Waterhouse. McGuire has it, takes it to the hoop. Little floater there, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Bruns. 2:36 to play here in the half. Molnix to Berg. Back out to Bruns. McKay down to Yates at the baseline. 15 on the shot clock. McKay has it in the corner. Blanket defense from the Eagles right now. Molnix finds an open shot, puts up a 3, no good. Rebounded by Berg, who puts up a shot and is going to get fouled.
John Berg cleaning up on the offensive board here tonight. You don't usually see that against the Keota Eagles, especially with Evan Vitito under the basket, but he's getting them done tonight.
That foul's on McGuire, who has 2, and he's going to get expelled there from Billy Kindred. Cole Kindred coming in for Chase Searon. Berg's second shot good.
Speaking of rebounds, Andy McGuire, I know one of the Kindreds broke their dad's school record for rebounds in a game here recently, didn't they?
That's right. Billy Kindred got 20 the other night against Iowa Valley to beat Bill Senior's record of 19.
That's crazy.
We just missed a very, very aggressive performance there from Vitito. Put up a shot, got his rebound, ran after a ball, ends up finishing and getting 2 there. McKay with a floater, no good. Rebounded by who? Berg.
It's insane.
Draw foul again. He'll shoot 2.
John Berg doing damage still. Going to the free throw line. 31-13, minute 26.
And he's coming off the bench too. Shot no good. Second one good from John Berg. Stout has it up top. Over to Billy. Waterhouse. Gonna get a screen from Vitito. Cole Kindred comes out, takes the ball, gets it back to Waterhouse. Feeding it down into Vitito. Over to Cole, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Berg again.
31-14, 50 seconds to go here.
Yates with an open 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Billy Kindred, who pushed it up to Sawyer Stout. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Yates. Gets it to McKay. 37 to play in the half. Bruns to Molnix, back to Yates. Gets it to Berg, puts up a shot. Airballs it, rebounded by Billy Kindred, who pushed it up to Tanner Waterhouse, who has a wide open layup, and it's good.
And there's that transition offense for the Eagles. Baseball pass down the court, 33-14, 10 seconds to go here, second period.
McKay with an open look, no good. That's the end of the half. Your score, Sigourney Savages 14, Keota Eagles 33.
Really hot start for both teams. Well, for the Keota Eagles, I should say. Sawyer Stout leading all scorers with 12. But an offensive rebounding performance by John Berg on Sigourney's side down here. Keota Eagles are going to have to figure that out. Get Evan Vitito, get Billy Kindred, get Aiden McGuire and Connor Strand down there to maybe get him pushed out of that lane to cut that off and take over those boards. But, Steve pointed out Billy Kindred breaking his dad's record of 19 rebounds with 20 the other night at Iowa Valley. So pretty impressive performance this year for the Keota Eagles, setting records, 1,000 points, for Sawyer Stout, 20 rebounds in a game for Billy Kindred. So excited to see that for those guys.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, John Berg for Sigourney having himself quite a night. He's literally got to have, 10, 12 rebounds already?
Yeah, he's got to be approaching
maybe
double
more.
digits. He's got to be approaching double digits,
That's
I would
insane.
say. But
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he had 4 on one sequence there.
But we are at halftime, and Keota is in control of this game at the half. Keota leads Sigourney 33-14 in boys basketball action tonight. Got a bunch of people watching on Steve Shuttler Media. We thank, we got Jeremy Guile coming in from California watching. So thank everybody for tuning in here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter X. All of our sponsors making our broadcast possible tonight, a whole bunch of them. Let's run through that list once again. The Kindred family, Lifetime Dental Solutions, that Dr. Stacy Freeze, located in Sigourney. Sheets Chiropractic, Sigourney Body Shop, Vidito Incorporated, Fisher Family Club Lambs, JJ Nicotine Company, Keota Transmission and Repair, Keota Veterinary Clinic, Jennifer Fagan, Neighbor Insurance, Grant Ranch Grub and Pub, Hometown Real Estate, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, New Life Community Church in Wellman, and James Waterhouse Construction, plus our Sigourney folks for tonight, Barn Wired, Town and Country Insurance, Walker Drive-Thru, Bees Sweet Treats, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and Sigourney Tree Care. And, of course, as we mentioned earlier, Steve Shuttler Media going to be following along with the Keota boys in the postseason. And if you want to jump on board for the Keota Boys postseason action, we're going to have it here once again on Steve Shuttler Media. If you want to come on board as a sponsor for the postseason, we'll gladly have you. We would love to have you on board to go through the postseason with us. We're hoping to have several games with the Keota Boys. And you can be a sponsor along with everybody else that you see rotating in the right-hand corner of your screen. Those folks getting a lot of attention this year with thousands of views this season for the games that we've done for the Keota Eagles. So if you want to be on board with that, just get a hold of me at steveshuttlermedia@gmail.com. We'll get you hooked up and let you be a sponsor on our Keota Eagle basketball coverage. This kid at halftime here is doing a shooting clinic. Who we got here, Mr. McGuire?
This is Keegan Stout, Sawyer
So another
Stout's
Stout.
younger brother. Yeah,
Another Stout in the pipeline. He's draining threes for the crowd here at halftime. We've got about 7 minutes before the second half begins. He hit another one, and we'll be back with more action here at Keota here in just a few minutes on Steve Shuttler Media. righty, we welcome in our viewing audience for the second half of tonight's game, the boys' game, as Keota leads Sigourney at the half, 33-14. The Sigourney girls defeated Keota earlier this evening, but we are about 40 seconds away from the second half. And Eddie and Andy, I'll let you guys take it from here.
I think the Eagles came out in the first half kind of doing what we thought they'd do, a lot of quick breaks, a flurry of points right off the bat. Sigourney's had a lot of open looks. They just haven't been able to make the shots. And we said right before half, John Berg's rebounding machine, giving his team a lot of opportunities. They just can't get the shots to fall.
Right.
And Keota can.
Right, only 3 scores for Sigourney, where Keota had 5. Keota's going to get the ball to start the second half.
Kindred takes a 3 right off the bat, in and out. No good. Rebounded by Vidito. Puts it up off the glass and in for 2. Good start for the second half here.
Good to see Evan getting that rebound right next to John Berg after John Berg cleaned up in the first half.
I'm sure Stout had something to say to them in the locker room. Yates trying to feed it into Wood, who mishandles it. Waterhouse comes up with it, pushes it up to Sawyer Stout. Stout got blocked there from Bruns, and Molnix tried to hustle over to get it, to keep it in bounds. Steps out of bounds, Keota ball. Stout has it, takes it in the middle, puts up a shot. Gonna get a foul on Braden Wood.
Braden's first foul of the game, Sawyer Stout shooting 2.
Stout's first shot, no good. Second shot good from Sawyer Stout. Presses back on from the Eagles. Bruns back to Molnix. Back to Bruns. Gets it to Wood, who feeds it down into Berg for a quick 2. I know how competitive Vidito is, and I know that probably got on his nerves, and he's going to do something about it next time. And what does he do? Follows it up with 2 points there.
He says, I'll see your 2 points, John Berg, and match your 2.
You best believe he's probably not going to let him do that again tonight. Get underneath him, get by him. Yates has it, takes it baseline, puts up a jumper, in for 2. Cole Kindred has it up at the top, over to Waterhouse, to Stout, who cuts through, kicks it out to Billy Kindred, who also takes it in. And for 2, they're going to get a foul also.
Nice little move for Billy Kindred to get across and up and off glass to score the bucket and 1.
Going to get that foul on Solon Yates. And that's his second. Shot no good. Molnix comes away with the rebound. Gets it over to Yates. Cross to Bruns. Into Wood. Puts up a shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Billy Kindred, who will get it to Waterhouse. Back to Cole, who cuts in. Unable to finish. Gets his own rebound, puts it up. Going to get a foul there on Molnix, I believe.
Cole had a nice move down the lane, tried going right side, just a little bit too much up and over. Got his own rebound and then fouled.
First shot good. Two for 2 is Cole Kindred. 42-18, 5:53 to play in the third quarter. Bruns gets it to Yates. Gets it to Wood, who feeds it to Berg. Puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Billy Kindred. Cole Kindred has it. Kicks it to Evan Vidito. Hands it off to Stout. Feeds it down to Vidito. Puts it in for 2 over John Berg. That's become a good battle tonight between those two. Runs to Yates. Feeding it into Wood. Puts up a shot at the free throw line. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Vitito. Gets it to Cole Kindred, who will bring it up for the Eagles. Good job of Vitito being there. Out to Waterhouse at the top of the key. Takes it back to Vitito. Puts it up. Draws a foul on Molnix.
Tanner Waterhouse going down the right side of the lane, goes up, and a nice little dish over to Evan Vitito drawing the foul.
That's 4 fouls already here in the third quarter for the Savages. Vitito sinks his first shot. Second shot good.
8 points for Evan Vitito in just over 3 minutes of play in the third period here.
Molnix takes it, puts one over Vitito. No good. Rebounded by Berg. Tries to get it to Wood, taken away by Cole Kindred, who gets it to Stout and pushes it to Waterhouse, who gets it back to Stout, in for 2.
Little passing display between Sawyer Stout and Tanner Waterhouse there.
Runs, breaks the press, gets it to Yates. Back to Bruns, feeds it into Wood. Back out to Molnix, who takes a 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Wood. Molnix gets it back over to Yates. Bruns in the corner, puts up a 3. No good. Fight there between Vitito and Berg. Ends up going out of bounds off of Billy Kindred. Savage ball under the hoop. McGuire, Searin, and Hafley all checking in for the Eagles. Feed it to Bruns, down low. Good defense by Vitito. Bruns gets his own rebound, puts it up for 2. McGuire gets it to Vitito, puts it in for 2.
(50-20), 3.5 to go, third period.
Yates crosses it to Molnix, gets it to Wood. Gets a clean block, but gets his body in it, does McGuire there.
Aiden's third foul of the night.
Wood's first shot, no good. Strand checking in for Vitito. Wood's second shot bounces around and goes in. McKay checking in for Braden Wood for the Savages. Hafley will bring it up for the Eagles. Aiden McGuire cuts in, kicks it out to Strand. Back up to Hafley up top. Nice bounce pass to Strand. Maintains it, puts it up, no good, rebounded by Berg. Push up to Yates. Yates takes the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Berg, puts it up for 2. Going to get a foul there on Strand. Good closeout by McGuire on that Yates shot. Definitely messed up his form, I would think. But as always, Berg down there to help his teammates out. Misses his first shot here. Billy Kindred and Cole Kindred checking in for McGuire and Stout. Berg's second shot, no good. Rebounded by Strand, gets it to Billy Kindred, who brings it up for the Eagles. Over to Cole. Hafley has it up top. Feeds it down to Billy, who gets it to Chase, who puts up a 3, misses it. Rebounded by Connor Strand. Gets his rebound, puts it up, gets another rebound. Draws a foul.
Connor Strand doing kind of that John Berg thing where he gets getting his own rebounds to run up the stat sheet here. Connor will be shooting 2.
That's third foul on Solon Yates. Strand's first shot rolls around, no good. Second shot good. 30-point lead for the Eagles. 2:14 to play in the third quarter. Molnix to Bruns. Trying to get it to McKay in the middle, taken away by Billy Kindred. Cole has it over to Hafley. To Chase Searon. Fakes it, takes the dribble, puts it up, no good. Billy Kindred comes away with a rebound. Puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Berg. Going to get a foul there on Strand. So that's 3 fouls on the Eagles, 5 fouls on the Savages this quarter.
2 fouls on Connor Strand so far this quarter. So far, Eddie.
So far. Bruns gets a pass, puts up a 3, no good. Rebounded by Billy Kindred. Gets it to Hafley. To Chase Searon, who puts up a 3 off the backboard, no good. Tipped around. Hafley with a nice hustle gets the ball back. Billy takes a 3, and it's good. If you look at Billy, you'd think he'd be a post player with the frame he has, but man, he's got some touch from outside.
He is a really difficult matchup with that big frame, or long, lean frame, I should say, but really can shoot the ball, rebound, can do a lot of different things.
Berg has it, baseline. Back out to Bruns, over to Yates. Back down to Berg. Yates in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Bruns takes it back to Yates. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Chase Searon. Pushes it up to Cole Kindred. Billy there to get his brother's rebound for 2. 24 seconds left in the third. Cole McKay has it, gets it to Berg. Puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Billy Kindred. 7. Cole puts up a shot, no good. McKay gets it. And that's the end of the third quarter, 56-21. Eagles leading by quite a bit.
A couple of good showings there in that third period. Evan Vitito put in 10 points, and Billy Kindred quietly putting in 7, but really both guys cleaning up that rebound. Definitely didn't see John Berg quite as effective on the offensive glass or defensive glass in that third period. So good adjustments from Coach Stout at halftime to address those concerns, but Eagles cruising here by a margin of 35.
Hey, some of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast include James Waterhouse Construction Incorporated, also New Life Community Church in Wellman, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Hometown Real Estate, Grant Ranch Grub and Pub, Jennifer Fagan Neighbor Insurance, Keota Veterinary Clinic, and Keota Transmission and Repair, plus our Sigourney sponsors including Barnwired Town and Country Insurance, Walker Drive-Thru, Bees Sweet Treats, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and Sigourney Tree Care. Let's go to the fourth and final quarter as Keota leads Sigourney 56-21. Back to Eddie Conrad and Andy McGuire for the call of the game.
I have an AT sighting here, Andy.
Another senior, Ashton Thomas, on the floor. We'll see if AT can get a shot up.
McKay to Wood in the corner. Tanner Waterhouse almost taking it away there. Wood maintains possession. Landon Conrad in. A little over and back there by the Savages. Little discussion between Eslick and the officials here. Waterhouse shoots it. And it rolls around in for 3. Caden Clarahan and O'Rourke in for the Savages to start this fourth quarter. Jump ball. Keota maintains possession here.
A tie up on the floor there between Sawyer Stout and Carson O'Rourke.
Little miscommunication there between Kindred and Waterhouse.
59-21, 6 minutes, 20 seconds, fourth period.
And again with that 35-point lead, it's continuous clock here. Pass tipped by Waterhouse. Oh, man, he is all over the place. Gets it to Stout. Takes it for 2. That's about 4 or 5 tip passes from Waterhouse just to start this fourth quarter here. Again with the tip. Gets the steal. Takes it to the hoop. And one.
And one. Tanner
what
Waterhouse.
A wonderful performance there by Tanner Waterhouse.
Courtesy of Waterhouse Construction. Tanner constructing points here off of many steals.
You've been waiting all season long to make those references, and now you can because they are a sponsor.
Do you think they also do some demolition at Waterhouse Construction? Because guess what? He is demolishing them on defense.
Oh, I love it. They do. They do.
And he makes the shot. He's going to get a little breather there. Mass substitution, McGuire, Searin, Strand, Billy Kindred, and Chase Hafley all checking in. McKay gets it to Conrad. Gets it to Caden Clarahan, who puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by McGuire, who will bring it up for the Eagles. Gets it to Billy Kindred in the corner. Takes a 3. Off the mark. No good. Rebounded by Strand. Gets it to Searin. No good. Rebounded by Caden Clarahan. Braden Wood brings it up for the Savages. Crosses it over to Carson O'Rourke. To Wood. To McKay in the corner. Puts up a 3. Airballs it. Rebounded by Billy Kindred, who pushes it up to Chase Searin, who's going to hustle down and get a 2.
Chase Searin's first points of the game. 2 for Chase there off the layup.
And he gets a steal. Gets it to Billy. Back to Chase. Puts up a 3. No good. Rebounded by Billy. Puts it back up. .428 to play, 68-21. Billy Kindred gets a takeaway, takes it coast to coast, no good, rebounded by Braden Wood. Braden Wood takes it to the hoop, going to get a foul there on, I believe, Hafley. Wood to shoot 2. First shot, no good.
Oh, Bubby's getting excited down there on the bench, guys. He knows his time is coming.
Griner, AT, and Kalupa all checking in for the Eagles. Chase Searin gets a rebound off of a miss there from Braden Wood, who went 0 for 2 there. Forcing it up to Kalupa, who puts it in for 2. O'Rourke takes a 3, off the mark, no good, rebounded by Griner. Hafley, Griner, and Kalupa are all kind of the future of this team for next year, so. AT takes a 3, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Braden Wood.
Similar to a Bubby three-point shot. That shot goes in, and this roof is going to blow off of this place. Senior night, Ashton Thomas.
Wood to O'Rourke. Try to get it to land in there. Tipped out of bounds. O'Rourke to Landon, who puts up a three. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Kalupa. AT gets a pass from
There it is.
in for two.
There it is, Ashton Thomas off glass.
Great job by moving the ball around by the Eagles here. O'Rourke has it. Gets to Caden Clarahan. Tipped out of bounds by Hafley. And Bubby's coming in for the Eagles. Hafley taking a break. Braden Wood gets the inbound, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Kalupa.
I wonder where Bubby's going to station himself.
The same place he always does.
There it is.
And he takes a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Wood. Another show by, some kids that play sports together. McKay kind of giving them an open look there. A lot of teams won't even do that for him,
No, they won't. They'll contest it, but too much respect here between these two schools. These two guys know what Bubby means to this program, what he means to the football program.
AT takes the three, though. And it goes in!
Ashton Thomas having a career night. 5 points for AT. Look at the smile on that guy's face. Gotta love him.
O'Rourke's shot tipped by AT. Wood gets it and puts it up for two. Braden Wood has had a really good game tonight. Points may not show up, but he's been up and down the court. Bubby gets the ball, shoots a three. No good. Nice hustle by Chase Searon to get the ball back for his team. Gets it to Bubby. Puts up a three. And it's no good. Rebounded by O'Rourke. Just under a minute to play in the game. 75-23. Braden Wood takes it. No good. Rebounded by Kalupa. Gets it to Chase Searon.
Bubby's three-point percentage is taking a hit tonight.
Gets it to Griner. Puts a three up. Off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Searon. Gets it to AT. Puts up a three. No good. Rebounded by Braden Wood. McKay brings it up for the Savages. 22 seconds left in the game. Conrad to McKay to Wood. Takes a three. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Griner. 9 seconds to play. Last second shot, no good. Rebounded by Wood. That's the end of the ball game. 75-23. Keota with a dominating win to end the season.
What a night for Keota seniors. 75-23. Even outscored the last contest, which was 74-36. Keota's defense really showed up tonight. Really cold shooting for the Sigourney Savages. Hate to see it go out that way with the Savages, but they fought hard all season. Had an awesome season. Finished out the season 9-7 in conference play, 13-7 overall. We'll have a tough contest against Danville next week on Monday night. Danville took down Holy Trinity Catholic, if I remember reading that right, which is a really good team in Class of 1A. So Sigourney will have their work cut out for them. And then you have the Keota Eagles are going to take on the winner between English Valleys and Meskwaki Settlement. That's a play-in game that will happen Friday night. And then Monday night at the Eagles Nest, you, me, and Steve will all be here cheering on the Keota Eagles and bringing the coverage to the viewers.
Yeah, once again, we'll follow the Keota boys, however far they go in the postseason, right here on Steve Shetler Media. The way it lines up as far as postseason stuff is we can do live video through the sub-state final game. If we get to the state tournament, The state will only allow audio at that point, which we'll still have for you here on Steve Shuttler Media. They want to make the money for the video themselves, so you're going to have to pay and find a different outlet for video once you get to the state tournament. But we will have coverage, whether it be video or audio, throughout the postseason tournament play for the Keota Eagles boys here on Steve Shuttler Media. So another dominant performance for the Eagles tonight, 75-23. Again, we thank all of our sponsors. I think are we going to be cutting down the nets?
Maybe taking them down lightly.
We do thank all of our sponsors. A lot of Eagles and Savages sponsors tonight. All of our normal sponsors like the Kindred family, Lifetime Dental Solutions, Sheets Chiropractic, Sigourney Body Shop, Vidito Incorporated, Fisher Family Club Lambs, JJ Nicotine Company, Keota Transmission and Repair, Keota Veterinary Clinic, Jennifer Fagan Neighbor Insurance, Grant Ranch Grub and Pub, Hometown Real Estate, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, New Life Community Church in Wellman, and James Waterhouse Construction. Also joining our list of sponsors for the Keota Eagles. Plus, for the Sigourney side of things tonight, specifically, we've got Barn Wired, Town and Country Insurance, Walker Drive-Thru, Bee's Sweet Treats, Brothers Market, Amy's Salon House and Spa, and Sigourney Tree Care. Again, looks like they're going to have a cutting down of the nets ceremony for this season. Sawyer Strout climbing the ladder there. Andy, what do you think? Are they holding on to that ladder extra tight so these key players don't fall down?
Oh, thanks for bringing that up, Steve. We are OSHA compliant here at Keota High School. But yeah, what a fun tradition here at Keota. Keota Eagles 21-0 in the overall record, 16-0 in conference play. Your Sickle outright champions, the 23-24 Keota Eagles, cutting the nets down. Hayden McGuire doesn't need scissors. He's just going to chew it apart.
They need to get Coach Stout up there. Let him take a few swipes. But again, we will have the next Keota basketball game in the postseason. That'll be on Monday night here on Steve Shuttler Media. We'll be back here at the Keota High School gym for the action.
And here comes manager Keegan Stout. Won't be the last time you'll hear that name in the Keota Eagle gym.
Andy, why don't you climb that ladder? Get a few clips in.
I should. I'll just cut the rest down and wear it around my neck the rest of the season.
They need some sharper scissors.
I'll have Aiden McGuire climb back up there with those razor-sharp teeth.
You must make a tough steak at home if he can gnaw a basketball net.
It's like eating butter for that guy.
Who's going to get those last remaining cords? I think the coaches are going to get them.
Here comes assistant coach Jamo, a.k.a. Chief.
He must be celebrating a birthday as well. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Dan Stout. He's going to get the rest of them. All right. Well, guys, any final thoughts as we wrap this
I'm going to wrap this broadcast up right now.
Wrap this broadcast up. Any final thoughts?
Well, I'll provide one since I am the parent of one of the seniors.
Yeah.
What a phenomenal group of young men. I couldn't be more proud of them. I've watched them all grow up. I've coached them, and now I've been able to call the games. It's been a pleasure working with you guys during this regular season. I'm excited to go into the postseason, and I wish these boys all the best. Regardless of how this season ends up, they've had a phenomenal and momentous, memorable year, historic year, going 21-0 overall and 16-0 in conference play. And here we have Coach Stout joining us.
Hey, guys, how's it going tonight?
About as good for us as I think it is for you, Coach.
Yeah, good
Congratulations,
night. Thank
21-0 overall, 16-0. What a phenomenal season. Tonight you had 9 different scorers, 3 different guys in double figures with 9 seniors on this team. You know, before we talk about the game, why don't we just talk about that senior group and what you've seen out of them this season and throughout their basketball careers?
Well, like we talked about in the locker room afterwards, you know, these guys deserve it. They've put in a heck of a lot of time. They put in a lot of work, a lot of dedication to what we've been doing. And so they deserve everything they got. As I said, a lot of these guys were playing as sophomores. We took our lumps that year. We were 11-12, and this is what happens when you stick together and you put in the time, you put in the effort, you do the right things, you take care of yourself, you take care of each other. These kids got a heck of a bond together, you know, and it's really special to watch this, and it's been awesome to watch these kids grow up from 4 or 5 year olds when I saw them in school for the first time to all the way to being seniors. You know, it's couldn't be more proud of another group that we've had go through here, of the way these kids handle themselves, not only on the basketball floor but in the classroom, around town, everything they've done. I mean, they've been successful. They're going to be successful kids or people in the world, and that's something I'm very proud of too, to see kids come through like that.
Yeah, can you talk about this win tonight? 75-23 against Sigourney. It was a really, really quality Sickle East opponent. They're going to finish their regular season at 13-7 overall, 9-7 overall in conference play, finishing 3rd in the Sickle East. You know, honestly, Coach, I thought we were going to have maybe a closer game tonight. I know Sigourney was going to be hungry for this. You know, the brackets are out, the conference has been decided, but you can wad all that stuff up on the paper that's written on, throw that away. I really thought that this Eagle team, came out locked and loaded tonight, ready to play. Sigourney was cold, but they really did some good things on the board. John Berg, especially in that first half, was out rebounding the team. What can you tell us about what you saw from your perspective on the sideline?
Well, I think you said it perfect. We were locked in. We were ready to play defense tonight. Our guys really came out. But the defensive rebounding for us was a little bit suspect early. Like you said, Berg was doing a great job down there, a good athlete kid coming in there. But we kind of fixed that a little bit at halftime adjustments and things like that. And you know, these kids, they knew what was at stake coming in. We had the conference championship decided going into the game, but we didn't want a blemish on the record. So they came out. They were focused. They were prepared to play. No practice time, so that, you know, that's just another tribute to these guys. They come into the gym. They're ready to get after it. They're ready to play. And we just took care of business, and like you said, it was a collective group. It was every guy that stepped out there on the floor played as hard as they could. They knew what they wanted. They had one goal here tonight, and that was to win. It did help that Sigourney didn't shoot very well, you know, and they've been playing really good basketball up to this point, and you know, so hopefully they can get things turned around going back into the tournament. But you know, that's just something I like to think that had something to do with our defense and things like that too, and we kind of just took care of business.
So moving into postseason, Coach, you're going to play the winner between English Valley and Meskwaki Settlement. That's the play-in game Friday night, and you'll play that team, one of those two teams, on Monday night. You know, I think it's a given that we're going to have the better record, obviously, against those two teams. We're going to have a veteran-led defense. Offense. I don't want to look too much past that game. But looking ahead in the bracket, how far do you see this team? How far do you think this team could go?
Well, we just talked about that in the locker room. You know, that we have goals set at the beginning of the year. Win the East Division title, we got it. Win the conference, we got it. I think we shoot for the moon right now. I mean, our next goal is to make the state tournament. As the kids want to do that at the beginning of the year, we've got a chance. Like you said, we're gonna play a 1 versus an 8 or 9 seed. We'll obviously be favored in that game. The next round game, hopefully, if we can make that go, you know, we'd still be favored in that game. We're going to be playing here on our home floor, which is going to be awesome. And then it's probably looking at the Gladbrook-Rhinebeck team, maybe possibility again, depending on what happens. Belle Plaine, maybe, you never know, right in there. And that, you know, that's a team right there that beat us out last year, finished our season. And I mean, we don't want to look too far ahead, but our kids have we've already thought about that. I know of a little revenge factor on that one. They lost some really good players from last year. They still got a nice ball club. And then if you can get to a sub-state game, you throw everything out the window because it's whoever just comes through that night. You got to have a good team to make the state, but you got to have some breaks go your way, and you got to have a little luck on your side. And you know, the last time we did it was 10 years ago, and that's kind of the exact same thing that happened with that group. You know, they worked really hard all the way through. They got to the state tournament or to the sub-state game. We're able to win that, and then you're in. So that's our goal right now is to go make the state tournament and then see what happens from there on out.
When you said 10 years, I thought that would have been a long time ago, and then I realized that was a year after I graduated, and that would have been Derek Berg, Colton, and Luke, and those guys. This group reminds me a lot of them. You know, they played together from freshman, sophomore, senior, and they're tonight. You got to see a lot of the times they played so long together that they can kind of read each other's minds. They push it up ahead. Great vision. We're in it for the long haul with you, Coach.
Yep.
We're here.
Yep.
We're here for it.
Yep.
We're excited for the postseason.
Yep, we are too.
And I'll just wrap this up real quick, Coach Stout, by thanking you. I said this during the broadcast. I just thank you. Thank Keota High School for letting Steve Shetler Media into the gym and letting us do 10 of your games this season. It's been a learning process for us. Everybody was patient with us, and you've been nothing but helpful to me. You know, we've emailed back and forth, and I've probably been a pain in your butt a few times, but you've helped and kind of guided me along as well. So appreciate you guys, and as Eddie said, we're gonna be here along with you for the postseason for as far as you go, and we're looking forward to it.
Hey, we appreciate it, Steve. We're glad you covered us this year, and heck yeah, you can't quit now because we haven't lost yet with you here, so we're looking good.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, so that'll wrap it up for our broadcast tonight here from Keota High School. Again, we'll be back here Monday for the first game of postseason tournament action. Eddie Conrad and Andy McGuire, thank you guys. Great job as always. And we'll see you back here on Monday here on Steve Shetler Media.